SS. What could it mean? She had this first on a visit to the clinic. She was only 6 years old. It was on a hot afternoon at the local clinic in Enugu State. Her mother, a woman with tired eyes, sat beside her, clutching her hand tightly. Amaka, you have something called sickle cell anemia, the doctor explained, his voice gentle but firm. It means your blood cells are shaped like a sickle instead of a cycle. Sometimes, this can cause pain or make you feel very tired. Amaka didn't fully understand these words. But as she looked up at her mother's weary eyes, she understood her mother's tears. They told her this wasn't good. Over the years, crises, struggles, battles for life became a regular part of Amaka's life. Sudden bouts of excruciating pain would leave her bedridden for days. Her small frame writhing in agony. Her classmates didn't understand her, and their whispers followed her everywhere. She's too fragile. She can't play with us. She's always sick. Amaka grew up feeling like her life was a fragile thread, ready to snap at any moment. By the time Amaka was 15 years old, her world revolved around her mother, hospital visits, medications, and books. Books became her escape, a portal to a world where she wasn't defined by her condition. One day, during yet another hospital visit, she met Nkem, a boy of her age who was also battling with sickle cell anemia. Unlike Amaka, Nkem was full of life. His laughter echoed through the entire sterile hospital corridors. "How can you be so happy?" Amaka asked. One afternoon, winching from the IV needle in her arm, Nkem grinned. "Because I chose to be. Our bodies may be sick, but our spirits don't have to be." Those words struck a chord. Over time, their friendship blossomed, and Nkem became her anchor, a friend. He taught her to laugh at the absurdities of life and to find strength in her struggles. Despite her condition, Amaka excelled academically. She dreamed of becoming a medical researcher to help others like her. Her determination was unyielding, but so were the obstacles. One fateful day, during her final year in secondary school, Amaka collapsed during assembly. Her classmates screamed as teachers rushed her to the hospital. The principal visited her the next day, his face masked with concern. "Amaka, maybe you should consider stopping school. Your health is more important. Amaka's mother agreed. Your health first, my daughter. You've tried your best. But Amaka refused to give up. She had worked too hard to let her convictions dictate her life. No! She said, her voice trembling but resolute. I will finish school. I will live my life, not survive it. Amaka graduated with top honors and secured a scholarship to study biochemistry at the University of Lagos. The excitement of university life was quite intoxicating, but it came with new challenges. Her crises became more frequent, and the pressure of balancing her health with her studies often felt overwhelming. There were days when she wanted to quit, but she remembered Kem's word. Our spirits don't have to be sick. One evening, during a particular grueling crisis, she called in Kem, desperate for comfort. You are stronger than this, he said softly. You've come so far, don't let it win. But Nkem's words carried a weight she didn't understand at that time. A week later, she received a call from her mother. Nkem had passed away. Nkem's death shattered Amaka. For weeks, she couldn't focus. She skipped classes. She avoided her friends. She buried herself in grief. But one night, as she flipped through her diary, she stumbled upon a note Nkem had written for her during one of their hospital stays. Amaka, live for both of us. You are the strongest person I know. Those words ignited a fire within her. She decided to channel her pain into purpose. Amaka threw herself into her studies with renewed strength and vigor. She began volunteering at sickle cell awareness programs, sharing her story to inspire others. Her passion caught the attention of a local non-governmental organization, and she was invited to speak at a national conference on genetic disorders. At the conference, Amaka met Chiki, a young doctor who specialized in hematology. Chiki was a kind, intelligent, and saw beyond Amaka's condition. As their friendship grew, Chiki's admiration for Amaka deepened. But when he confessed his feelings, Amaka hesitated. Chiki, I have sickle cell, she said, her voice tinged with fear. I'm not sure I can give you a normal life. Chiki smiled gently. What's normal? You are the most extraordinary person I've ever met. I'm not afraid of your scars, Amaka. For the first time, Amaka allowed herself to believe she was worthy of love. Amaka's life wasn't perfect, but it was full. She completed her degree, married Chiki, and pursued her dream of becoming a researcher. She co-founded a foundation that provided support for people living with sickle cell anemia and worked tirelessly to raise awareness about the condition. But the battles never ceased. There were still crises, moments of doubts, and the lingering fear of the unknown. Yet, Amaka faced each challenge head-on. Her scars are testament to her strength. At 35, Amaka stood before a packed auditorium, addressing a crowd of young people living with sickle cell anemia. Her voice was steady, her presence commanding. Being an SS genotype is not a death sentence, she declared. We are warriors, forged in the fire of our struggles. Our scars are not signs of weakness, but badges of honor. As the crowd erupted in applause, Amaka felt a wave of emotion. She thought of Nkem, her mother, and all the battles she had fought to stand here today. Amaka's story became a beacon of hope for countless others. Through her pain, she had found purpose. Through her scars, she had found strength. And through her journey, she had proven that life, no matter how fragile, is always worth fighting for. Thank you once again for watching. Thank you once again for your time. If you enjoyed the story, please do well to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.